Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to the BFS Fishing Channel. And in this video, we're going to be going over a couple of quick pieces of tackle that I find really useful and are a really good deal in my opinion. Okay, so these are just going to be completely random and yeah, we're just going to get started. Okay, so the first piece of gear or tackle that I found on AliExpress that I think is a really phenomenal deal are these. Now these are basically single inline hooks, and they're used to replace the treble hooks that you find on these style minnow lures. So you can see that they have these wonderful treble hooks that are a giant pain in the butt. And you know, I've started switching all of my treble hooks over to single hooks to make my minnow lures look something like this. And it's made fishing a lot more convenient to me. Now, I've started using barbless hooks, and it's just made landing and then unhooking fish very easy. With a barbed hook, you have to land the fish, you've got to hold the fish, you've got to handle them, you've got to remove the hook. It just takes a lot of time, and it's kind of, I don't know, it's just kind of a pain in the butt. So barbless hooks, it's not only more challenging to land the fish, but when you do land the fish and you get it in your net, typically speaking, the hooks on your lure will just pop out on their own. So there's a lot less handling, a lot less harm on the fish, a lot less stress for you because you don't have to really worry about getting a hook out of the fish's mouth. And it's just a lot more time efficient. So anyways, each of these is going to come with 10 pieces or 10 hooks in a bag. They have a whole bunch of different sizes. I picked up, let's see, some of these are barbless. So this is a barbless one. This is a size 6. This is another barbless in size 8. And I believe this one's going to be a size 10. And then I picked up these, which have a small barb. I may kind of crush down the barbs a little bit because, you know, I just don't want to have to deal with that. But it's nice to have the barbs sometimes. But the biggest benefit of these is that they're only $2 per bag. So that is a really good deal because, you know, if you go to the JDM versions, I think you're paying something like $10 per bag. I can't recall how many you get in a bag, 12 pieces in a bag. And I gotta say that they look fairly comparable. Maybe the wiring on these is actually a little bit thicker than some of the JDM versions. That being said, you know, there's nothing wrong with the Cultiva, the Owners, the Van Fuchs that are out there. I really like the Van Fuchs in particular because they have this like really cool kind of angular design. So if you check that out and compare it to the Cultiva, and these TheTime hooks are kind of the more traditional style. But anyways, that is going to be the first piece of gear that I find really useful and very economical. Okay, so going on to the second piece, it's going to be these. And these are micro snaps. This one in particular is a Cultiva Micro P09 Micro Snap Swivel for trout. You get 4 of these in a pack, and it's something like $10, so it can be a little pricey. That being said, I've really liked these. They have performed very well for me. They are tiny, they're very convenient to use, but they're a little pricey. So if you're looking for something a little more in the budget category, then I can't speak highly enough about these. These are from a company on AliExpress called B&U, and these are micro snaps. This is in particular the size 00, and I'll show you how they work. And these, the best thing about these is that you get quite a few. You get 50 pieces for about $2.97, and then you do have to pay a little bit of shipping and handling, but you are getting a phenomenal deal in these micro snaps. And so very, very small snap right there, if you can see it. I don't know if you can, but you know, very comparable to these. It's not a swivel, obviously. What you gain is just a whole bunch of value over the Cultiva version. And they come in a little baggie like this, and I like to put them in this little Tsurinoya tackle box. Okay, so the next piece of gear that I want to talk about is this. These are some practice lures that I picked up off of Amazon. They're made by a company called THKFISH, THKFISH. They come in a variety of weight ranges, so it's like 3.5 grams, 5, 7, 9, 11, all the way up till 21 grams, and this is in one pack. What I did was I took one of the heavier ones and I kind of whittled it down, and I measured this to about 1 gram. So this is my 1 gram practice weight. The pack on Amazon is about $11.99. So, you know, not too expensive. I shouldn't have got green. Don't get green. Get something like the orange or like the really bright pink, because you can't see green in grass. And I've been using these for quite a while, and they've been really, really useful to me. The one downside is that sometimes your line kind of gets wrapped up around these the eyelet on this, and that can kind of be a pain in the butt, but you know, you can't win them all, right? So that's my next piece of gear. And then the last piece of gear for this video, like I said, it's going to be a really short one, is this. This is the Cuda 3-inch fishing scissor. It's specifically made for braid, and I gotta say, I've been using this for over a year now, and it has served me very well. It's a small pair of scissors, so it travels with me when I go fishing, but it's my, you know, pair of scissors that I use for cutting braid when I'm messing around with reels or doing maintenance. It's a little bit more expensive. It's $9.99, but it hasn't gotten dull on me yet, and I've cut quite a few pieces of braid with it. So I think this is definitely a pair of braid specific scissors that is worth looking at. Anyways, that's gonna do it for this video, guys. Really quick. I don't know, maybe I should start a series where I just do really, really short videos on like Tuesdays or Wednesdays or something like that, and then do longer format videos. I don't know, what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments section down below. If you've enjoyed this video and you found it useful to you, please consider giving it a thumbs up. I will leave affiliate links to these products in the description down below, so you guys can go and purchase these as you see fit. And thank you so much for watching. And with that being said, I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.